During recent years, Touch and Go e-wallet has been a common payment method when it comes to retail stores, restaurants, or even food vendors by the streets. However, have you ever thought to yourself, I wish this app could do more? Although this app has the largest market share amongst all e-wallets, it currently lacks many features to make it the all-in-one e-wallet for all our daily solutions. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Wong Ziyang, and along with my teammates Fu Yuzhou, Kong Wei Ting, and Vidipriya, we have proposed three new strategies and features to implement into the current Touch and Go app. First off, I would like to establish the problems we have addressed with this project. As it is right now, Touch and Go e-wallet has limited to no tools to aid in financial management. This fragmented financial management makes it difficult for families, small businesses, or even group projects to manage their shared expenses. Moving on, users often lose track of their recurring payments as the app lacks visibility when it comes to subscriptions or monthly recurring payments. This lack of clarity often makes users unknowingly pay for subscriptions that they no longer use. And lastly, the promotions or the rewards redemption interface is cluttered and leaves certain benefits unclear. This lack of community engagement further leaves this feature often untouched or even unseen. Having said that, our objectives for this project are clear. Number one, we plan to implement a feature that promotes centralized financial management. As a parent, have you ever felt the lack of tools to aid in managing your children's finances from this Touch and Go e-wallet app? Or as an employer, have you ever wished there was an easier way to provide allowance for all your employees? We plan to provide a solution for all these problems in a way that has enhanced control and security to ensure the safety and privacy of your finances. Additionally, we also plan to allow users to automate routine transactions such as monthly allowances to minimize room for human error and ensure consistent budgeting. Number two, our second objective is to simplify and improve on the payment interface for third-party services. An overview of all subscription services is long overdue, with online services subscriptions being increasingly popular. The plan is to implement a feature to transform Touch and Go e-wallet into the Malaysians' first choice when it comes to making payments whether online or offline. Lastly, currently Touch and Go e-wallet is merely an e-wallet app, yet it has the potential to be so much more. Touch and Go already has a point system where earn points can be redeemed for discounts inside the shops. However, these promotions are barely visible, hence are often overlooked. The perceived benefits of using Touch and Go is on par, if not lower, than their competitors, as their competitors actively promote their loyalty systems. We are aiming to boost deal discovery and increase value perception in an intuitive and user-friendly way.
TNG e-wallet's key performance indicators focus on driving measurable growth and user engagement. First, we are targeting 80% of our daily active users to adopt high-value features like the multi-user wallet, a tool rated 4.61 over 5 for its family finance capabilities. Second, we aim for 50% of recurring payment users to actively manage subscriptions through our subscription manager, building on a 4.605 satisfaction score for its calendar view and spending alerts. This represents a significant upgrade from the current fragmented approach where users track subscription across multiple platforms. Finally, we hope to double the deal redemption rates by transforming the nearby deals and cashback map into a community hub where users collectively boost engagement. Together, these three KPIs will transform TNG e-wallet into Malaysia's undisputed number one transaction app. To begin with, this is the main page of the TNG e-wallet. By tapping on the multi-wallet icon, which is located under the recommended section, we will be directed into the multi-user wallet interface. Upon accessing the multi-user wallet interface, users encounter two primary features, which is the top-up and history functions, both designed for efficient financial management. Firstly, users will be able to top up for their sub-wallet by clicking the top-up button. Then, users will be directed to the top-up page where they can input the exact amount of money they want to top up. Going back to the multi-user wallet interface, users can select the history to view their previous transactions of their sub-wallet activities. The clean interface and logical workflow ensure even first-time users can navigate these advanced features with minimal guidance. Now, locate the subscription icon under the recommended section. After that, users encounter a system-generated pop-up requesting notification permissions. The interface displays all active subscriptions such as Spotify, YouTube Premium, Unify, and Netflix, which you can see from the interface. It solves common problems like lost track of subscriptions, surprise charges, and messy payment management by putting all your subscriptions in one easy-to-use dashboard. By clicking on the plus button on the top right corner, users will be directed to the Add Subscription page, where users will be able to choose which subscription to be added into their My Subscription interface. In addition, by clicking the application's logo, users can view the information of their subscriptions such as the total amount paid and the date they started their subscriptions. Hence, this enables users to control over recurring payments in a single dashboard, eliminating the inconvenience of maintaining numerous subscriptions across various apps. Lastly, the Maps icon under the recommended section will direct us to the nearby deals and cashback map, which features a clean interface. Users can browse nearby restaurants and select a venue by tapping its icon. Upon selection, a pop-up displays the restaurant details. For example, clicking on the Enzo icon, the interface will show the details of the restaurant such as their address, working hour, and a redeem button to direct them to a dedicated page where they can access the deal's QR code for redemption. This streamlined process ensures a seamless transition from discovery to claim. All in all, this feature significantly enhances the customer's experience by simplifying both the discovery and redemption of deals. Let me take you through our comprehensive alpha testing findings from 45 respondents. The feedback was incredibly valuable in enhancing our prototype. Beginning with the multi-user wallet feature, we structured our evaluation using the technology acceptance model framework. When we asked users to rate a statement, this feature is useful for managing finances for family members or dependents. It scored a solid 3.62 for perceived usefulness. This tells us that while users immediately recognize the practical application for household budgeting or small business finances, there was room for enhancement. The social aspect proved even more compelling. The statement, "I feel encouraged to use this feature because people around me would value its benefits," scored 3.73 for subjective norm, particularly among parents managing allowance or couples sharing expenses. Most encouragingly, the confidence metric, "I would feel confident and in control when using this feature," achieved our highest individual score at 3.80 for self-efficacy, suggesting the interface was intuitively designed. However, the overall 3.72 average masked some critical feedback in open responses as multiple users stressed the need for emergency locking capabilities and automated top-ups. Transitioning to the subscription manager, we uncovered some fascinating behavioral insights. The core perceived usefulness question, "This feature would help me better manage recurring payments," scored 3.60, with many respondents noting they currently track subscriptions across multiple apps or even paper notes. The job relevance questions, "This feature fits my financial habits," came in at 3.58, with an interesting demographic split. Younger users rated this higher, likely due to having more digital subscriptions, where we saw opportunity was in the enjoyment metric, scoring 3.51. While functional, users wanted more delight in the experience. The 3.56 overall average reflected these mixed feelings, and the qualitative feedback was unanimous, where users requested for a feature to overview their subscriptions. Our nearby deals and cashback map feature presented perhaps our most interesting findings. The image question, "This made me feel like a smart shopper," scored a respectable 3.49, suggesting users liked the concept but weren't fully convinced of its value. This was confirmed by the 3.33 score for result demonstrability. It's easy to see the savings, indicating we needed to make benefits more visible. The 3.38 playfulness score on design usability, while not poor, highlighted interface opportunities. The 3.40 overall average, our lowest but still promising, Mass enthusiastic suggestions like a better user interface and a discussion forum.
Let's move on to the multi-user wallet after minor changes. Based on alpha testing feedback, user requests an emergency lock and schedule transfer function. The new one-tap lock instantly frees all transactions for a select sub-wallet, preventing unauthorized access either for managing family or group accounts. Additionally, a setup recurring button was added to the top up interface, allowing users to automate regular transfer. For example, selecting monthly, open a calendar to choose a specific date. Manual transfer and transaction history remain accessible. The one-tap lock enhances security by allowing users to instantly freeze transactions in any sub-wallet, effectively preventing unauthorized access. The setup recurring transfer adds convenience by automating top-ups, reducing the need for constant manual transfer and ensuring sub-wallets are always funded on time. Next, feedback from alpha testing revealed that users needed better spending visibility and tracking tools. First of all, Touch 'n Go eWallet has implemented a new subscription manager main page with a nicer and cleaner layout. There is a My Sub icon located at the top right corner, which will direct users to the My Subscription interface, which remained unchanged after alpha testing. However, there is a calendar icon next to the Add button. By clicking on the calendar icon, users will be directed to a calendar interface where they can have an overview of when their subscriptions are paid. Furthermore, returning to the My Subscription interface, there is a more detailed option which is under the average consumption sections. Users will be directed to the summary page where they can view the monthly total spend as well as the subscription price for each individual subscription. This enhancement improves financial oversight by making payment schedule and spending pattern clearer. Users now have greater control over their subscription, allowing for more informed budgeting and easier expense management. From the alpha testing, users request a more interactive and community-driven features. Firstly, the changes to the nearby deals and cashback mats include an interface that prompts users to share their current location. After that, the Maps interface features two new buttons on the right. The top icon directs users to a page where they can browse restaurants and their deals, while the bottom icon directs them to a community interface where users can write or view feedback. Overall, the new community interface creates a wearable feedback loop where users can now share their experience and read other reviews, which help build trust in the deals while providing businesses with authentic customer insight. These improvements collectively enhance user engagement, increase deal redemption rates, and foster a more interactive platform experience. The beta testing phase, involving 61 respondents, provided deeper insight into user demographics and engagement patterns compared to the earlier alpha stage. After implementing the monthly summary and calendar view, the subscription manager saw a clear improvement, achieving an overall average rating of 4.6, a notable increase from the alpha stage. According to figure 7.1, perceived usefulness was rated 4.64, showing that users now see the features as both practical and wearable for managing recurring payments. In figure 7.2, job relevance scored 4.53, indicating that users feel the features align well with their financial routines and daily habits. Perceived enjoyment, as seen in figure 7.3, also scored 4.64. This suggests the improved visual, like the calendar layout and payment summaries, make the interface more pleasant and satisfying to use. Lastly, in figure 7.4, users praised the organization improvements, with one describing the monthly summary as a definite game changer, and many highlighting how the intuitive calendar makes subscription tracking effortless. Following the introduction of the emergency lock and schedule transfer features, The multi-user wallet received very positive feedback with an average rating of 4.61, reflecting high user acceptance. Looking at the technology acceptance models, perceived usefulness score 4.64. This tells us users see the features as highly effective for managing family or dependent finance. Subjective norm was rate 4.65, indicating that users feel socially supported or encouraged to use these new tools. Self-efficacy score 4.54. That means users now feel more confident and capable when using the multi-user wallets, signaling that previous concerns about control and clarity have been addressed. According to figure 6.4, users especially value the confidence of scheduled transfer, saying they save time and phrase the emergency lock for providing total confidence. Overall, these two features are recognized for making share and spend management more secure and effortless. The nearby deals and cashback map, we previously had the lowest rating during alpha testing, show a significant improvement in beta, reaching an average rating of 4.55. As shown in figure 8.1 and 8.3, user rate perceived ease to use and perceived enjoyment at 4.61, indicating the feature is now easier to navigate and more enjoyable to use. In figure 8.2, result demonstrability score an average of 4.56, showing the user now better recognize the value and visibility of their saving through the app. The improvement can be attributed to design enhancement and the introduction of the interactive element like the discussion forum. According to figure 8.4, users consistently praise the update interface, calling it clean and uncluttered. Many also highlight how the forum brings a real community vibe, making the overall experience more engaging and social.
As we close this project, we want to reflect on the full journey of building Touch and Go. After the midterm and through deeper user feedback, we pivoted, shifting towards stronger security features like emergency lock, improved automation with scheduled transfers, and even more insightful user experience through tools like the subscription manager and the cashback map. Our prototyping process followed the iterative incremental model. Each step from alpha testing with well over 30 users to refining the prototype in Figma and finally to the beta testing was guided by user feedback using TAM 1, 2, and 3 principles to evaluate the usefulness, ease of use, and attitude towards continued usage of the Touch and Go wallet. What mattered most wasn't just the improvements in KPIs. It was also the quality of the user experience and the thoughtful responses to real challenges that emerged along the way. Touch and Go is the outcome of strategy, systems thinking, and hands-on learning with focus on genuine innovation, listening to our users, and letting the product evolve with them. And we're quite proud of where it has come from. Thank you for following our journey.